How do you get connected with your partner? How do you make sure your partner is closely knitted to you, that you're separating from him or her will not spoil anything, will not damage your relationship, will not have a negative impact on your relationship? That's what we want to look at today. And these days of people living with their location to another place for greener pasture, for better life, for things, it cannot be played down on. It happens once in a while, if not often, that you need to leave your vicinity, your area, your location, to step out to somewhere else, either to another country or to another locality, or still in the same country, but you step out from your partner to make the both ends meet. What do you do so that your relationship does not suffer, so that you will not end up chasing a hand only to lose your head? What do we do? That's what we want to look at today. Please, I can see, be my companion. Thank you for your presence. If you come up to the screen, you air your own views, send us an invite, you bring up to the screen so I can tell us what to think, because anytime where life is an interactive session, we expect people to come, air their views, bring their own suggestion. We all are here to learn. We put our heads together and learn and make the most of our relationships. So today, this is actually a platform where we come to look for love, connection, soulmates, look for partners, and learn how to make our relationships to be more enjoyable, vibrant, and lasting. And anytime you see us live, it's time for matchmaking. If you so be it, you can come up to the screen, tell us your name, your age, location, blood group, genotype, what you do for a living. You describe the kind of a partner you want. The partner might even be there at the comment section waiting for you. Connection will take place immediately. That's what we are here for. So feel free to, okay. Yes. If you want to be, please come up. Be my companion. You said, come up, please. Yeah. Come up. You are expected. You are invited. Actually invited. I've sent you a link. Can come up. So we are looking at what we can do to make our relationships to be strong, even when we are not with our partners, especially when we travel, when we leave our country or vicinity to another place. So we said the first thing you must do is you must make sure you have a communication that is open, transparent, and consistent. You learn how to be open in your communication. Don't hide anything from your partner, because now you plan not together for you to say that after all you saw me, after all you had me, after all you know when I came in or that. No, because he or she is not with you. You are apart. The communication has to be doubled. If you used to talk to each other once in a day, now that you plan not together, the communication has to be 4 times. Yeah, I make bold to say 4 times, because you have to keep up with her activities in the day, and she also has to keep up with the activity of the day. You have to bridge that gap of doubts, gap of her or him using his brain to make up things. Of course, your brain will not tell you the best case scenario. It's not possible. We all know that our mental state will not come and tell you, he didn't pick your call. He must be busy. He must be, no, your first mind may just be, she didn't pick my call. I call her, she didn't pick. Especially when you do a video call and she's not able to pick the video. Oh, she is somewhere. She has started seeing another person. That's why she didn't pick my call. That's why she didn't. Such things happen, yes. So that is why this communication is the crux of the matter. If you used to communicate with each other 2 times a day, now it has to be like 5 times a day. Keep close tap on each other, not in a manipulative way, not in a domineering way or in a possessive way, but in a nice way. You want to know what he or she is doing. You want to know, day-to-day activities, what he has done and where he has gone to, where he has come. All those things, you will just be curious, you would like to know. That's how you'll be able to keep your relationship intact, because there's no point you are having a good relationship because you are traveling to another country or because you are moving from one city to the other, you break down your relation. No, that relationship might even be the thing that will give you the push to do well in whatever place you are relocating to. You are in Africa, you are moving to UK or you're moving to US, you may not be able to move with your partner at the same time. No. If you move your partner at the same time, you may not make the most of your relationship. You may not make the most of your stay there. It's usually best she will stay back or he will stay back. One person goes, The person that is staying back will have a way of supporting the person that has left until he or she is solidified before the movement can be completed. If you don't know how to maintain that relationship and make sure that he or she is there for you, you may end up getting the whole wealth, the whole thing you need, and find out that the relationship has been jeopardized or it has been traumatized, and you won't want that. So that is why we're looking into relationships online, how to make it to be strong, vibrant, solid, and reliable. The next thing you must put in place is, as you are making sure that the communication is put in place, make sure you use express ways to do the communication. Do the communication through express your feeling. You're feeling bad, you're feeling good, don't hide anything, because as I said, now he or she is not at the same location with you, she is not seeing you. So there are so many things that you have to redouble to make sure that you fill up the gap. You must stay in touch with each other regularly. You use multiple platforms, multiple ways to communicate with each other. Either you can use WhatsApp calls, you can use video calls, you can use any method at all, any method of communication whatsoever that you can utilize to make sure you are in constant communication. You utilize it, not just only phone calls or WhatsApp calls. You could use other means to make sure that the communication is intact. The second thing you must put in place is that you must have shared activities. The fact that she is far away from you or he is far away from you doesn't mean that he goes his way, does his things, and you go your way, do your things. No, you should still have your shared experiences. Have activities you share. Activities like you can still watch your movies together. You give yourself time, especially if your time zone is the same. You could now decide that every 7 o'clock every Saturday, 7 p.m. Saturdays, you watch a particular movie together, or you do play games together, or you can learn some lessons, some online things together. It's going to make you to be united. It's going to make you to be bonding better, rather than he doing separate and you doing separate. No, you should think of ways to do things together, play games together online. There are so many online games you can play, like chess. You can play, learn how to play chess, monopoly. You can play them online. She's playing at her end, you are playing at your end, and it's making you to be connected. As I said, you can also learn a skill together online. Some online courses you can take it up, or a kind of a training, so that you'll be able to still, you are not together but then you are bonding. Okay. The third thing you must put in place to keep your relationship hot and vibrant is you must learn to celebrate special moments. Now that two people are not together again, every little thing calls for celebration. Every little experience calls for celebration. You celebrate your life together. You celebrate your birthdays together. You celebrate, even if it's the fact that two people have been able to talk to each other every day, 3 times, every day, 3 times for 1 week. You should celebrate it. Or you're able to finish a particular book. You celebrate it. You're able to finish or to just, you have succeeded in keeping yourself 2 weeks without having an issue, without having a major misunderstanding. You should celebrate it. Everything should be for celebration. Take advantage of every situation. Surprise gifts, letters, plan some future dates. At times you can plan that you people are going for a date. On that day, you dress up, wear your best dress, and he wears his own. You go out, you can order the same meal. He orders the same thing at your location. You order the same thing at your location. You sit and be eating. You are doing video call. You are eating. He is eating. It's a way of connecting. Yes, try it out. I find out that your relationship will be vibrant. The distance between two of you cannot bring a problem. It will rather make you to be bonding better. Okay. The next thing you can do to be able to bond well, even with when you are apart, is you have to be emotionally present for each other. Be able to surprise each other with some, support each other in everything they are doing. He is going to do some cooking, support him. He may not be used to cooking, so whenever time it comes up that he is doing some cooking, you are supposed to be his greatest cheerleader. Encourage him, clap hands for him, tell him kudos for every step he takes to make sure that he is happy. Okay, let it turn it to fun. Turn it to fun. He validate his feelings. Share his everyday life, his everyday experiences. He has not eaten for the whole day. Be able to empathize with you. Oh, what a pity. If I was there, sure, I would have made food for you. All those things will help to make the relationship to be enjoyable. You find out that you will not even miss the fact that you people are not together again, because you are still bonding, you are still connecting in ways. The next thing you must put in place is that you must build trust and security. You build trust and security. Building trust, being honest, being consistently honest, transparent, open, reliable, dependable. All those things that will make you to know that he or she. Don't ever give a misinformation, give a misleading idea, because it's going to ruin the trust you have for each other. Security: be honest and consistent. Respect space, respect his space, respect your space. It's true, you people are bonding, you are connecting, but there should also be room for you to do your things on your own, separately, independently, and he does his own things separately and independently. It doesn't mean that because people are trying to bond, you always be there gumming together every time, 2 4 7. No, you should still have your friends, your own special interests, your vocation, your ideas, your things that you can still be doing with or without him. That's how you make the relationship to be sweet. Okay, I can see Majesty, I can see Fred, I can see Lord Berus. Oh wow, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you for your presence. Yeah, in case you're just joining us now, we're talking about what you must do to keep yourself connected with your partner, even if you are not at the same location, even if you are across borders, he's in one country and you're in another country, or some people are even in the same society, in the same city, but they're living apart. So what do you do to make sure that your relationship is intact? It doesn't, the distance between you does not affect your relationship, and it has to be online. We use to utilize online. You have said that you have to have communication, effective communication put in place. You have to have shared values, share activities. Then you have to celebrate each every social moment. Let it be a celebration period. You have to be emotionally present for each other. You have to build trust and security. The next thing we have to say is that you have to be able to plan future together. You have a plan for your future. Let it be a thing that two of you have worked on. Two of you should have, your future plans should be compatible. You should either be planning on going to relocate to meet each other in the next 2 years, in the next 3 years, or in the next 1 year. Or if people are not planning to meet, live together, move out together, when are you likely to come together again to stay together? When are you likely to come and stay together? It should be a thing that you people have to have in view, so that it will help you to the distance or the space or the distance or absence of one person or the other will not be a task. It will not be difficult once you remember that, oh, my partner is not around, he has gone, but it's only for 2 years. You see, you to be able to help your mental state. You know that after 2 years, start counting 2 years. Unlike when there's no plan, you are just leaving him or you are leaving her, no timeline, not knowing whether it is in 2 years or in 3 years or in 4 years or 5 years you meet again. It could be a strain on the relationship. But when there is a timeline, he knows that you are meeting up with him in the next 2 years. It will help him to maintain sanity. It will also help her to be focused and maintain sanity. So you should work on it. When are you likely to meet? Is it once in a year? Is it 2 times in a year? Or is it frequently? Or is it 3 times? It will help. So you have to plan it out and have similar interests. Have similar interests in a way that he is planning for moving, relocating to your place, and not just that he has to go to somewhere else and you are somewhere else, or he is pursuing another career and you are pursuing a career that's entirely antagonistic to his career. It will be a problem. But if you have a goal, your future plans are compatible with each other, own, you find out that it will be good. Okay, so the next thing you must put in place is actually a form actually a bonus thing. Like, you must be able to be utilizing other ways to stay connected. Utilize voice notes, utilize using VNs. You can utilize using this couple sites. There are some couple sites you can use to be able to chat with your partner properly. You can also be creative. Think of something you can be doing that will make you to always be with him, even if it's not physically. At least you are visually with him. You plan together, work together, resonate together. Is going to be a good thing for the relationship. So what other one do you think you should incorporate into this, so that the relationship, even though you are far apart, it will still be strong and vibrant? This is what we're talking about today. So if you are there and you have anything to contribute, please do it by contributing. We've been able to make out like 7 points of what you can do to get connected, to still remain connected with your partner, even when two of you are apart from each other, when you are far apart. Either you have moved, or she has moved, or he has moved to another location, to another country. What do you do? Do you pack up your relationship just because you moved? No way. That relationship, if you pack up with it, remember, it might have taken you 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, time, energy, money, finances, commitments to build that relationship. For you to let go or allow you to get ruined just because you are moving or you are relocating, for you to start off another relationship might not be very easy. So the best thing will be, they say a bird in hand is worth 20 in the bush. So that one that you have already, you should be able to work on it and prepare it in a way that it doesn't damage. Rather than it damaging, it will be improving on. You will be able to improve on it. So those are the things we have important today. In case you are just joining us now, we are talking about what you can do, what you must do to keep in touch with your partner, to maintain your relationship online, not to let go of your relationship. What the things that you have to do, have to put in place for a relationship to remain for you not to pack up your relationship just because you are relocating, or you are moving house, or you are moving from one country, or you are relocating abroad for a better future, and so your relationship back home packs up. We all know stories about what is happening now. If we even bring it home to our real existence experiences, you find out that most marriages, when they are parting ways, that is like people are now advocating that if you are not going to be there with your partner, if you are leaving your partner in maybe in another country and you are relocating to another country, it's a problem. Your meeting up and connecting up with your partner, or you relationship continue, will be 50-50. And so what do you do to make sure that this terrain or this thing doesn't happen to your own relationship? Those are the things we brought out now, because many people are relocating, let's face it, and it's not everybody will be able to move at the same time with their partners. So your partner gets to get men behind to, and you move ahead to prepare grounds to make it easy for the other partner to join later. What do you do to make sure that your relationship doesn't get damaged, it doesn't get truncated because of your absence? Those are the things we have looked at today, and we'll be able to bring out like 7 points, and said the 7 points you must take into consideration is: one, communication. Your communication has to be effective, very open, transparent, and regular. Regularly communicate with her or with him to keep him or her up to date with your experiences, with your activities for the day. Then you must also be able to create shared experiences, shared activities. You should start learning how to do things together online, either playing games, or just eating together, or even taking up a course together online. It will help you to bond better. It will also make you to keep in touch with each other. You are apart, but you are not apart because you always there. So the next thing we said is you have to be able to create some special moments that you can use and celebrate each person's achievements, or each person's you know anniversary, birthday. Make it a time, a routine to always celebrate something. Either you celebrate that you have finished a particular online course you took up, or you have been able to make your first particular delicacy you've always wished to make, or you have been able to finish one particular book. Yeah, something as small as finishing a book. You finish reading one particular book, is something called for celebration. So you try and celebrate every special moment. Is going to help your relationship. The next thing is that you have to be emotionally present for each other. Empathize with him, empathize with her, find out what has happened at his own, validate him, share your everyday life, let him know what is happening at your end, and he will know what's happening. If you get to know and study and bond this way, interwoven this way, you find out that the relationship will really be getting better. The next thing is that you have to build trust and security. You build trust, get connected, be able to be consistent, trustworthy, reliable, honest, loyal. You find out that you are good to go. The last but not the least is that you should have a planned future together. You plan your future together. Your future's plan should be compatible with his own. Otherwise, you'll be planning for east and you'll be planning for west. How do you meet? How do you cope? It cannot work out. So that's why it's very important that you have your future plan together. Plan a particular thing, or things that are at least not too different from each other. Then, to be able to crown it all, when you are not there with him, yours is far away from you, you should incorporate other things like using selfies, maybe using video calls, doing a kind of joining one app or the other way couples interact. And also, you should be able to be creative, think out ways of making two of you to be connecting. Think of what whatever thing you can think of that can make your relationship to be better, that will make people to constantly be in connection with each other, is a welcome idea. That is how you now ensure that your relationship will not be tampered with. You are not going to sacrifice your relationship on the altar of pursuing greater passions or the altar of pursuing a better life. Because if you throw away your relationship, by the time you get this better life, who will be there for you? You will start building relationship all over again afresh. How easy was it for you to build the first one that you now plan to build another one? So that's what we are talking about. So that's what we brought today. In case you are joining us, this is a platform where we come to find connection, find love, find relationship, and learn how to make a relationship to be sweet, enjoyable, vibrant, and lasting. On our Facebook, we also talk about how to travel for greener pastures, how to move from one country to the other, the countries that are vibrant, countries that are relatable, countries that are valuable for you to move to be able to make a better living. That's why we're talking about how to carry on with your relationship, even with your trip, even with you outside your vicinity. How do you carry on with your relationship? Make sure that your relationship doesn't suffer just because you took a step out to find a better future. If you have anything to contribute to this, please go ahead, drop it at the comment section so that we all will get to learn from you too, because it's an interactive session, so we get to learn and know your own view too. Thank you for always watching our videos. Please like this video, share it, drop your comment whenever time you see this video. Drop your own comment at the comment section so that other people will get to see and learn more and know, because we are into this for all. We are into this together to make our relationships to be sweet, enjoyable, vibrant, and lasting. So thank you for your presence. See you next time with another exciting edition. Bye.